Good morning, Internet. Welcome back to the merry Moonbase. So, as I've been digging over here, I think you can hear that noise. And I was looking for a creature. He's right there. There's a Sweetle stuck under this. I think I can deconstruct down to him to let him out. So anyway, after my last episode of all of the crashes, of course, they did an update. So I haven't crashed since. Fingers crossed. We'll see what happens. Oh, I don't... Oh, that should take care of the Sweetle. And now he'll stop making noise. Sorry, buddy. Ooh, I wonder if that's going to pop out the side. I mean, you feel bad about wrangling them underwater, but he's been making noise and I didn't know where the heck he was. What? How did you not have any water? What happened to all of my water? Okay, you have water now. What the hell? These are full of water. Did one of these get reset? Or do I not have power? Yeah, stuff like this happens. You're just like, well, what the hell? So you're polluted. You're water. Yeah, you say you have a potential load for that. Those all have power. I'm so confused. $25 tons of water. Sometimes it's the right one, right? Yeah. You go up to there, you go up to there. This one's polluted water. Alright, hold on while I go into debug mode real quick, because sometimes... Yeah, there it goes. Sometimes you just gotta wonder what in the heck is going on. Well, I'm glad my reactor didn't break down. For some reason, my rocket water tank just stopped exporting. So, not doing that in debug mode, you just have to disable and re-enable the rocket platform. It's just something to do. I think with this last update it broke that, and so yeah, it just wasn't outputting water anymore. They still got some bugs to work out. Alright, so that's all full again. Liquid tank is a little short on water, but that should get sorted out. And right now, it'll get a little bit warm in here. But we can deal with that. We'll just have one steam turbine feed into that, and the other one will work on cooling everything down. And my whole balance of everything got screwed up because now the pressure in here is going to be too high. So let's just set that up to... Oh, yeah, some stuff did... There is some nuclear fallout. Whatever. How bad does nuclear fallout work temperature-wise? Yeah, not the worst. You need no coolant. You have coolant. Look at all that coolant coming in. Alright, now this one can go back this way. Yes, that wasn't a fault in my design. That was a game update. Apparently broke the rocket outputs. Ooh, that's getting pretty full. Not at all what I was planning to do. But let's just make sure the reactor is calmed its butt down. Yeah, so there's a bit of nuclear fallout floating around. What does this stuff condense at? Oh, yeah, that's never going to condense again. That's alright. Yeah, we're cooling that down. We've got water into everything. That was... Yeah, I mean, you hate it when that happens. Okay, what the heck was I actually planning on doing? Oh, so over here, I think last time I showed that we are slowly cooling down this water. It's come down 0.2 of a degree since the last time I checked. Ooh, another water. Yeah. At some point I'll have to put in some filtration. But these guys, we're just going to get them out of here. Let's see. Rocket-wise, who's where? You're here. You're still drilling. Okay, so I think they fixed the... It will keep drilling even though the gas container is full. The liquid tank and the cargo bay should still get filled up. Alright, and then you take how long to get there? It doesn't tell me. Whatever. My next goal is the gas planet. So let's load these guys up. They can come to here, and then the other rocket can land over there if I need to. Let's make sure we got everything in the rocket. Alright, 20 kilograms of food. Oh, and another thing, I don't know if these people have seen it, there's now a controlled, uncontrolled button. So a couple of times I've launched my rockets and found that some dupe isn't eating or sleeping, and it's because the control switch didn't happen automatically. Oh, you need dirt. Alright, let's have them loaded up with dirt. There's plenty over here. Soil, dirt. And then we can launch them. This is the magma planet, and I haven't been over here in a while, but I mean, look at how much temperature has been sucked out of this stuff. I mean, this was all 1300 degrees, and it's now down to 700. Like, dropping 25 tons of material 600 degrees is a lot, but that many tons of material? I mean, there's still a 64-ton chunk, 100-ton chunks. Those are coming down. I mean, those are coming down like 100 degrees. So, yeah, this one steam turbine is just very, very slowly eating everything. Anyway, just thought I'd give you the update on the magma planet. It's still drilling? Yeah, the Niobe tamer is still working fine. I think you're just grabbing water. Let's have you go here. And left. And 8 cycles. I'm not sure if it will help, but in an effort to prevent that meltdown from happening again, I'm going to put 2 liquid tanks here to supply the nuclear reactor, so it'll have 10 tons of time. But again, if this stops outputting, there's no warning, there's nothing to tell me that all of a sudden this stopped working. So it's just something I gotta keep on the checklist when I load the game to make sure that they didn't break it. Oh, and my dupes got playing around with bees again. So yeah, while that rocket's in flight, we'll go put in, quick and dirty, dump some liquid tanks, feed them a bunch of liquid, and that'll make sure the reactor stays happy. Oh, come on. You guys can finish that. There we go. And the other thing I put in, which I probably should have done in the first place, is a liquid bridge, so that if this pipe is ever empty, the steam turbine output is redirected into the reactor. So this way, these will be full. And then if all of this breaks, steam turbines will then back up and... Alright. So in the future, liquid bridge, backup tanks, one problem solved. You know, until they break it again. You're on the way back. How is this rocket doing? You got all the dirt. So this hydrogen is the backup for the pumps, but I guess I don't care. The only thing I'm worried about is if I detect polluted water. So I want to redirect the polluted water to go off to the side. I guess I got... Yeah, so if I do this, then once the water level gets down to here, this will become active. It will flow this way and down to here by game physics. And then I can do a... No. Automation. Liquid element sensor. Yeah, I mean, I just don't want them sucking up polluted water. So I think it's just that. If you detect polluted water, send a green signal, and then turn everybody off. And due to strange game physics, there is 2 kilograms of carbon dioxide and 20 of oxygen right there. And one of those where everything below here got compressed into that one tile by the water. This game is weird sometimes. This ladder might be getting in the way. Alright, let's do that. So this is where I want to go next, because I've never actually been to the Gassy Moo planet, and yeah, they're definitely still alive. I'm not entirely sure what you're supposed to do over here. Alright, and the temperature of this is back down to 200-ish. So yeah, a bit of a meltdown. That was weird. And the pump automation is done, and theoretically that will work. Let's see if I can just delete these 2 tiles and be done with them. Sure. And then over here I opened that up because this was turning into a carbon sink. And yeah, that seems to be working fine. Oh, can they not... They can't get to that, can they? Unreachable, we can do this. Ladders in here are all sorts of funky, but it's all nice and clean. We got most of this cleaned up. I know there's a ton of lime and fossil and other stuff over here, but I just don't need it. Perfect. Alright, what are you even doing in there? Oh, you're just hanging out. Well, screw it. If you guys are all hanging out, I don't know which rocket will get here first. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, see, this is what I was talking about. See how this one is still unassigned? It still had the controlled icon on it? That is what happens. Is sometimes it just says controlled, and then all of a sudden they won't eat or sleep or, yeah. Well, while these guys are flying, I know last episode we were going into rocket designs. I couldn't figure out a way of making this a hall. In order to fit the 3 suit docks, this room is only 10 tiles. I can't make it 12. I can't get a door on it. If I move that door up, I block this. If I move that door over, that becomes small. So you do only end up with latrine and barracks bonus, but that's nice. Come back to this rocket. Oh, wrong. There we go. You know, he's got all 3 because it's just him, so that was much easier to do. And then I left this the way that it was, and yeah, I don't know that these are going to be worth it, the vertical beds. So, it'll be interesting. I'd love to see other people's designs, other people post videos. You know, for a 2-person rocket. Is that only 10? Yeah, I thought for a 2-person rocket I could get this up to 12. But I ran out of room. If I move that up, that's 11. I'm just trying to think of how to get another space in there. I thought in one of my designs I did, but I've changed them so often I keep forgetting. Yeah, I'm going to sit around and wait for a bunch of rockets. You're going to be there in 4. You're going to be there in 5. Actually, I can probably get this rocket. Oh, that's all nice and solidifying. No, up here. You, I can get swapped over to a lander, and that's what I need next. No, deconstruct that. Alright, landers are ready. Yep, so we need crew, Bubbles, Abe. And this should just be a short flight. 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4. I did enable that, yes. Ah, and those all became nice and active. Alright, we got rockets flying everywhere, and so far the game has not crashed once, so I am feeling very good about today so far. While we're waiting on rockets to fly around, apparently my nuclear fallout got deleted. One of those where, I'm guessing whenever that gas went by this drop falling, it just got deleted. So that's impressive. Not entirely sure how that happened. One of those weird game things. I'm currently lowering the pressure in here so I get more cooling. So the cooling is more effective. So I redirected this steam turbine to directly cool the reactor while I'm pumping the extra steam out of here. So by lowering the pressure, all of my water's coming out of this pipe, which means I wasn't cooling the reactor. So this guy, your sole job is to try to keep that under control for a little bit. Yeah, all of the nice housekeeping stuff while rockets are flying around. Let's look at the ice planet. Yeah, still looking glorious. I mean, again, the granite, not the best insulator, but pressure in here is freaking low and everything else is working fine. I think I've got just an unbelievable... Yeah, just hundreds of tons of iron. Some point I'll send dupes back here to grab it. But I'm going to keep an eye on the reactor and wait for some rockets. Just always get freaked out when I get the entombed warning, but it's this. So yeah, jump back in, we're back at the magma planet, and every time this goes off I get an entombed warning. And get one more. Nice. Yeah, these two robo-miners have been doing great. You know, maybe a third one would have helped it more, but again, how much niobium do I have stacked over here? 17 tons. Wow. 17 tons of niobium, plus there's another ton or so in there. And over here, how much niobium do I have? Yeah, I have another 10 tons over here. That's just a lot of niobium. Let's see about putting in showers for this base. Actually, I can do that right here. Right, if I just do... Yeah, I mean, the dupes don't need to use it all the time. Look at that. The main base is actually getting its first upgrade in quite some time. I mean, this base has been like this for several hundred cycles. I got 2 nature reserves, the washrooms, the bedrooms, great halls. Yeah, it's just a happy base. Down here, I turned off one side of this, so I'm making plenty of thimbleweed. Both heaters are running because of this pipe comes in cold, and then the heaters are preheating it before it gets to the thimbleweed. And then the insufficient oxygen because I've got multiple dupes in rockets that are using oxygen, but aren't actually hooked up to anything to produce it. Let's see, you should be allowed out of there. Yeah, and you are allowed out of there. Okay. Oh, these guys are just about to get into orbit. And when you look at that, the upgrade is done. And this door is set. Yep. So that way they don't come out of the bathroom and into the bedroom. They can go through that door. So, sorry dupes. Some of your friends are going to walk through here getting ready to take a shower. And in 0.31. I want this one to land first. It can then unload all of its cargo pretty quick and come back to here for a refuel. This one's going to be sitting for a while because these dupes have got to build their stuff. And we're going to test something. In one of the updates, we're going to save first. These dupes are now in orbit. In one of the updates, they said that now dupes going into the landing modules have to go through the door of the aircraft, or the space capsule. So theoretically, these dupes, when I tell them to get into the lander, will come through here and grab suits. And that is why we saved, and that is why we tested. Abe, bubbles, and probably over here on this side. There's a lot of meat here. Listen, we haven't tested that before, so we'll be right back. Well, I've just successfully reloaded. And as we learned from the beginning of this episode, make sure water is coming out of there before you do anything else. Entombed. Oh yeah, so a couple of Tim shift plates got entombed. That's fine. Alright, let's try one dupe. Abe. Deploy. He did not take a suit. Oh, he hasn't even left yet. He's going to the bathroom. Yep, you guys can hang out there. Oh, I hit the wrong... No. I did hit that. Alright. Schedule... How do I have 3 dupes on one schedule? Not entirely sure how that happened, but where are Abe and Bubbles? Bubbles is about to go to sleep. Abe is about to go to sleep. Alright, let's cancel that just so I don't worry about it. No, I don't want to abandon ship. Alright, I'm going to wait for them to wake up. Okay, Bubbles just woke up. Deploy there. And I grabbed a suit. Very nice. Abe just woke up. And rocket platform. We'll just stick it all the way over here in the corner. And you can start digging up. Ooh, I did not check that. Oh, that might not be tall enough. Is that 27? Oh, I need to get out of this. 35. Okay, let's move that. Oops. And it looks like we're going to put it down here. Ah. It looks like I've got 35, 36. Okay. Important to check how tall your rocket is. When in doubt, save. Of course, I saved after clicking land, so... Uh-oh. Hey, that's a landing. Oh, good, it didn't come down with exhaust. Very nice. Cancel, cancel. And I guess we don't need those ladders, we just want to get these dupes out of here. Alright, I'm glad the exiting through the door thing worked. That's very nice. Alright, and you should now be landing. Change back to here. Center. Begin. Oh, and it kept the crew. Yay! So it used to be when you deployed them. Is that chlorine, carbon dioxide? Yeah. It used to be when you landed them, they wouldn't become crew and they wouldn't get back in the rockets. But now they do. And dissolve the liquid tungsten, empty. Alright, they're delivering the diamond. We are gonna call that good. Only a couple of crashes. Again, much better than the last episode. Thank you to the developers for, developing the game, for keep doing updates. And yeah, when there's a problem, report it, and hopefully the next update fixes it. Thank you all very much, and we will see you next time.